day 91. Do you like that? I checked first. So you haven't got to stay at the top of my head while I'm checking. Day 91. Okay, so woke up. Well, I say woke up. I dozed off. Crashed probably about 11:30, 11:45. Woke up about 2 to a message from my stepdad saying they've managed to stabilise my mum. So they're now experimenting with different pain medications to kind of keep her comfortable. So that's currently ongoing at the moment. I am sat with laptop trying to just get some bits that I've been meaning to get sorted. I thought it's time. My work laptop updated on Thursday, Friday, to the new Windows 11, and I've been putting off getting it on my current laptop, but I was obviously forced to use it all day. Yeah, it was Thursday. I was forced to use it all day on Friday, and it's actually not that bad. So I've bit the bullet and downloaded it on my personal laptop. So I'm just currently going through setting all my themes and everything, and obviously with my favourite theme coming up, I've managed to find a daily background screensaver thing that every day changes. So I'm probably going to keep it throughout the whole of the year because I freaking love Halloween. I'm feeling rather giddy because I've just eaten a whole bag of Monster Mix sweets because I fucking can. That's it. I'm feeling tired and exhausted physically, mentally, emotionally, and yeah, one sweet turned into two, turned into the whole bag. So I think I'm buzzing on sugar at the moment. My mouth is so dry though, because I don't have sugar in any. I have like straight black coffee, no milk, no sugar. I don't have sugar normally any day. I don't eat like chocolate and stuff like that. Crisps, if I am gonna have a little binge on anything, it's normally crisps rather than chocolate. So having that amount of gummy sugar has, on top of how I'm feeling, has put me in a little bit of a sugar rush. So I'm hoping the crash, what time is it now? It's 6 o'clock. I'm hoping the crash comes in a couple of hours and I can unwind for the rest of the day. That's the plan. What else has happened today? Not a lot. Got some news that the weather for November is going to be snow. Fucking typical. I book all my lessons in November and we're going to never have snow in November, but this year, of course we are. Of course we're going to have snow because I fucking planned shit to do through November. Anyway, let's see. I don't think I've bookmarked anything. Oh, do you know what? It was a series of, on Instagram, it was like one of those where it's got like 5 different pages, and the first 4 really, like, I saw them and I was like, yeah, I like that. The last one I didn't register with the last one at all, but the first 4 were really cool. I don't know whether to use that or not. Let's think. Let's see what else we've got. Let's do a little trip onto Instagram, see what's on there. I know I have liked a few things today because I've been a little bit lazy. Oh God, where is it? Oh, it was so good. Oh no. Where's it gone? Do you know what? I've actually posted quite a few things on my Instagram story today. It's been a really insightful day. I think I'm going to pick this one. Oh, so this is see yourself as your highest self. Believe in what you can create. Believe in your ability to grow, learn, and adapt. Your mindset is everything. That is definitely something that I go through real highs and lows with. Like today, because I've decided, like, because I was busy last weekend and I was busy the weekend before, and I was like, and I'm going to be busy next weekend, and I just thought this is the only weekend in October before my lessons start, and I've got that to kind of contend with, where I have nothing to do. So I'm just going to do nothing. Like, I've been itching to get into sorting my mate's project, which is still there. But I was just like, no, just take today and just do nothing. Your body just needs some downtime. And it's been pretty tough. Like, I do, when I have these now, which is weird because when I look back on like my life previously, this used to be the norm, just doing nothing. Like, I was so switched off from my goals and my dreams and, you know, my ability to actually reach them, that most of my weekends were just not really doing anything. And it was, you know, I'd sit and watch YouTube, and like, that was it. I was content with doing that. Whereas now I feel like just having a day doing nothing, it doesn't, I wouldn't say it's wasted, because I've learned now that I have to recognize the signs and make sure that I am taking a step to honor my physical well-being, and I can feel myself, I'm tired, so I'm doing the right thing, but my mind is saying you should be doing this, you should be doing that, and it's like, but I can't do that stuff. Like, I can't go driving because my friend's on holiday. I can't do the things that I'm wanting, and I do feel that I'm kind of stuck on days like this where I'm like, I should be doing more. And I just need to try and be a bit kinder with myself and just realize that these days are going to happen, and just enjoy them. Just, you know, then you can't do any more. What your brain is itching for you to be doing stuff, but there's no physical way you can do it. Like, you can't go for a drive because your friend's not here. You can't do you can sort your room and get rid of all the stuff that you want to declutter, but your mate's not here to take you to the charity shop. So then it's going to be on the middle of the floor, and then it's going to stress with your mental health because you've got this mess that you've got to step around and clean spaces. And yes, you need that, but you need to make sure that you're doing it in a weekend where you can either go to the charity shop or take it all down to the clothes bank and stuff like that. So you're doing everything that you can, and today is the perfect day to just not do anything. So that your learning is to just be kinder with yourself and to try and switch the ego off that is pushing you to feel like you should be doing more. Like, it's weird because you would think that because you know you can't do some of the things you need to do, like you can't go driving and you can't drive all your stuff to the charity shop and there's too much to carry, you know there is, and stuff like that, you know, it's almost, it frustrates me because I know I can't do those things at this moment in time, but I feel like I should be. And it's like, why do I feel like that? Why can I not just go, today's not the day? You know, just chill, relax, and the right day will come. So I think your learning is to try and reprogram that side of you that feels that when you stop now, that it feels like you're not working towards your goals. Like, there was a moment today where I was like, oh, I feel like I've just stopped. And it's like, and then my brain, the other half of my brain was like, Stace, think of what you're going through. You've barely slept this week. Your mum's going through stuff. You know, you're anxiously waiting to hear about that. Work has been, you know, a distraction, but it's also been draining you, like, physically and emotionally trying to kind of like maintain that concentration at work, which is great, but also is going to have a pull on you. Like, just because you've had one day doing nothing, it hasn't stopped you charging full force in the direction that you want to go. Like, it's, yeah. So that's your learning, to try and understand where this voice of kind of like you're not doing enough is coming from. My happiness today is that I guess I'm just happy that I'm recognizing and able to do that, because I think old me would have been really spiraling this week. Like today, I'd have just been like, oh my God, I haven't got my neighbour, and I've, you know, this with my mum and that, and I think I would have just spiraled right down and literally been an absolute mess. Whereas I've actually done the opposite. I've kind of like spiraled upwards, and I'm like, I'm happy that I've learnt so much over the past few months to be able to see today as what it is. It's an opportunity for me to just enjoy some solitude, and just try and fight that voice that's telling me I should be doing more. My gratitude is for I am grateful that do you know what? I'm grateful that my friend was able, so I was having problems with the garage, and I got a message, even though she's away, she messaged me to say they've spoke to the garage, the car's booked in on Saturday, next Saturday, to get the headlights fitted and the handbrake sorted, and it's going to cost around 50 quid. So I am so grateful, so eternally grateful that I have someone that was able to sort that for me, because that is one huge massive stress and pressure taken off my shoulders at what is already quite a frustrating and difficult time. So I'm so grateful, eternally grateful, that I have that opportunity, because my friend's not been with her partner for very long, but for them to go out of their way to do that for me that's irreplaceable. That really shows the quality of human being that they are, and how thoughtful and caring and considerate they are, that they've done that for me. So I'm so grateful for that. It is, yeah, it's 7:15. Let's make this another short one, because I do want to finish doing what I'm doing on my computer, and then kind of like try and unwind. Like I said, hopefully this sugar crash is going to hit soon, and I'll be able to just get some sleep, like sleep for a bit. Stacey, you need to be more kind and gracious with yourself, and more give yourself a bit more of appreciation as to what you're actually going through at the moment. Like, you know, when you've mentioned it to a couple of people at work, they've been like, oh, you shouldn't be at work, you should be there. And I'm just like, no, I'm cool. And they're like, wow, you know, you're doing better than I would be doing. And let that be a credit to you, in the fact that you've grown to the point where you are starting to learn what isn't out of your control. And yes, it has come from a place where you need to just be careful. It's not a place of complete numbness, that you are still thinking logically, which I think you are, but I think when tiredness takes over, you don't necessarily give yourself like the full appreciation of what you're actually going through. So just be kind to yourself. Give yourself a bit of slack. Cut yourself some slack, girl. You're going through a lot of shit at the moment, and on top of everything that you've been through already, and that you're going through when all this happened, you know, you're doing it. Yeah, just one day at a time. Just don't I mean, you haven't been, this is the weird thing, you haven't been like thinking about you normally catastrophize, and you're like, oh, well, this and this and this. Like, I don't know whether it's just because you're tired or the actual situation, but you don't seem to be doing this. So just learn from that. Learn the fact that you're not doing that, and you're still able to manage and control everything that happens. And for that, I'm so fucking proud of you. You really showing up for yourself, and yeah, just keep going, but just give yourself a bit of TLC. And yeah, I love you. You're a big brave girl, and yeah, just have a nice evening. Try and relax, try and get some sleep. That's it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to say. I keep saying I need to keep my book, because there was a couple of other things that I thought of, and I've mentioned this in a previous journal, that I've finished doing my journal and I'm like, oh, I should have spoke about that, and I was going to start writing them down. So yeah, maybe start doing that, because maybe now's a good time to kind of start, focusing on that in your journals as well. So all those little extra things that you want to talk about don't just rear their heads in one go, and you haven't had the opportunity to kind of like document or talk about them, because this journal is just irreplaceable now. I don't know what I'd do without it. It's something I look forward to. I feel like I get everything out. I don't feel like I'm going to bed with like a knot in my stomach or my brain excessively full of things. I know dialectic therapy has always been great for the mental health condition I've got, but this, I never really thought talking to yourself would be a part of that, but this is clearly proven that it is. So go get yourself off. I love you. Just do what you can, one day at a time. Take it easy. Look after yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be gracious and grateful for everything and everyone in your life. And whatever happens, happens. I trust you implicitly to do the right thing and to handle everything that's thrown at you, because you have handled everything that you've conquered so far. And on that note, I love you, and stay cookie.